What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Gudda Records podcast. I'm your host, Fuego Ellington, and we have a special guest here with us today, going by the name of Joovie Music.
You already know what's going on. Gudda Records, we in the building, no options, we here.
Yes. But yeah, so we brought Joovie onto the podcast because she was the first person we met out here in Atlanta, actually. The first artist we worked with, someone that showed us a lot of hospitality when we first got here, showed a lot of love, and even helped us get other clients. So we wanted to bring her on here, talk about her business ventures, everything she got going on, and get to know her more. So let's start off by saying, talking about Joovie, how'd you get to Atlanta? What was the inspiration to move to Atlanta from? You're from Virginia, right? What part of
I'm
Virginia?
from Virginia, 804, you know. And first of all, I just want to appreciate y'all and say thank y'all for even having me on here. How I got out here, this is kind of something that I've always been wanting to do, is come out here. I've had a friend who's been out here for, at the time it was 6-7 years, and you know what I'm saying, something that ended up happening, an unfortunate death ended up happening, and which made me kind of move closer. And I ended up meeting somebody who was telling me the same thing, look, I'm moving out to Georgia, and we kind of linked up on the same type of task, and was like, hey, hell, we just gonna do it. So I was originally supposed to move out here September 2017, but a month later I was like, look, I'm gone, I can't do it no more. I put in my 2 weeks notice, man, doll in the dream, and I'm out here 3 years later. So
where were you working before you quit?
I was at the post office. One thing about me is I always try to make sure I secure myself on that end as far as work field. Say this doesn't work out, I always have to, for me personally, I gotta have something to go back to. I can't just be out here not having nothing going on. So that was the main thing. Secure yourself in the workforce. That way, if anything ever happened, you always gonna be able to find some work. So, I just make sure I'm covered on that end too.
Did you transfer work, or did you just come out here?
I didn't.
Money saved, or?
I didn't. I took one paycheck. I took a half of a paycheck, my last paycheck, and I was gone.
Remember how much that was?
Man, I probably had 500 moving out here.
500 in your pocket.
But when you coming out here and you really don't have too much, that 500 gonna go. It's gonna go so fast. So it's after that, man, I can't even tell you how many jobs I've been through since I've been out here.
What was your first one? Do you remember?
Oh man, I was working at I think it was Sodexo or something like that. I was working in the kitchen, chopping up food or something. I'm not chef. I barely even cook. I barely even cook. But it just is man, look, I needed some type of money coming in. I stayed there for a minute. I don't know where else I was at. I tried to do lifts. It didn't work out. Supervisors. I feel like at this point in my life, I can't take too many people telling me what to do.
It gets to that point.
You know what I'm
saying?
So I had an ultimatum one time when he told me, he was like, look, you don't gotta come back. So I was like, all right.
I won't.
I'm gone. Cause I said, I know what I got in store for myself. So everything that I got going on is bigger than that. It's bigger than the workforce. You know what I'm saying? I know my hustle and drive. So I was like, man, look. What am I saying? I'm out.
I had a job for 2 weeks when I got out here.
I'm gone.
I was just I can't do it no more. I'm gonna do this wholeheartedly.
I'm a hustler, bro. I'm gone. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be good. I don't need this.
I'll be good. I'm set.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I don't need this.
So when you're not working at a 9-to-5 job, what's your other business ventures that you're into and other hustles that you like to get into?
Speaking of that, I got a clothing. So I'm gonna get it to y'all from the beginning. So when I was young, I'm talking young. My grandmother, she used to always wake us up early in the morning. Let's go thrifting. We going thrifting. I'm talking about early Saturday morning. We out thrifting, and thrifting has always stayed with me. So I'm thrifting for myself, and I was like, hell, man, I'm gonna just make it into a business. I already do it. So I'm doing that right now. That's my other income. You know what I mean? My mama always told me have 6-7 sources of income. So that's one of them right there. What else? I got nonprofits that I want to start. Motivation, speaking, management. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it twisted. I still a killer nigga in a cypher, freestyle, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because I don't put out too many records, it's still like that. You know what I mean? It's still like that. Getting into managements and all that, man. Just a load of stuff, bro. Like a load of stuff.
Let's hear about the management. You know, what you
artists so far, and probably you're talking about, thinking about.
So I'm not gonna speak too much on it right now, only because like we still in the beginning stages of it. Like, we need to finish having that conversation. Where it's like, are we gonna do this or are we not? But like, I'm more business savvy than anything. Like, I'm very big on business. Like, I'm a very big businesswoman, and with the music, it's like I feel like I'm bigger than me just being a artist. You know what I'm saying? I can get in these ways. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff that like I feel like I can do for somebody else. Like, all right, why you ain't doing it for yourself? It's just, I don't know. Like, I just feel like sometimes I don't want to be the face of certain things. You know what I mean? Like,
how do you feel about fame? Like, you know what I mean? Do you think it was more of a what's it called, positive, or more of a negative, or something that weighs on you?
Fame. Me personally, like, I've never, like, with fame, it's a lot of attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that's in your face. You got a lot of people that's in your business and the mix of stuff. And me, I'm very private. Like, I'm a very private person. So with the fame, like I said, you got to be the face. And I got some days when it's just like, I don't want to be bothered with nothing.
I hear that.
So leave me alone. Like, it's not even like I'm not trying to be, you know, I'm going to tell you once, like, all right, leave me alone. But for real. So, like, trying to defame, it doesn't even really matter to me. Because you got some people that got the fame and they don't got not a dollar to their name.
Yeah.
So, like, I ain't.
So, don't match up.
It don't, like,
it's not worth it either.
I ain't tripping on the fame. Like, I don't even care nothing about that. I know some people who want that, but
some people, that's all they want.
That's all they want.
That's all they want. I've talked to people who that's all they want. And I'm like, what?
Like,
you really want the fame? Like, you really want people always in your business? Man, fame is tough. Like, I don't think we're meant to have that many eyes on us. Like, 'cause back then, technology wasn't crazy. So, like, you just had to be good, like, around the people you're around. You know what I'm saying? But now you got millions of eyes that can look at you in a second and just judge and just all that shit.
Facts.
It's just... Everybody gonna have their opinion, so.
Of course.
Everybody gonna have one, and I just don't, cause I know, like, when I see certain things on social media, and it be having certain artists attached to it, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna believe that until the real story come out, cause you know what I'm saying?
Can we know the real story? Can we ever know?
No, you not. But like, when I see certain stuff on social media, I just be like, look, I'm not gonna really. I don't. You know what I'm saying? You can put anything. Like, we can post anything right now about anybody, and people gonna run with it. Like, people gonna run with the negative. So,
did you listen to that Tory Lanez?
I ain't gonna lie, I liked it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I listened to it from beginning to end. I did, and it was easy for me to do it because I was at work, so I was just like, man, let me plug these up, get my work in. I listened to it from first track to the last track. And
And what you think? What do you think about the situation now that you heard Tory's stuff?
I don't know if he did it, man.
You don't know if he. What do you think happened?
I'm the type to give a benefit of the doubt. Like, I really honestly, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't even have in my mind like what I think happened. I don't know.
What do you think from the music, from what you heard from him? What do you think he's insinuating how the situation happened? Because I heard his bar that he said that, how'd you identify me as a shooter when I was sitting behind you?
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Sitting behind you. So, what do you guys think?
Man, that's kind of tough, man, because I like both of them. Like, this situation remind me of Drake and Meek Mill when they was beefing. Like, I wanted it to end so bad. I was like, please stop doing Meek like that. But then on the other side, I was like, Meek, get his ass.
And I went to Drake's concert that he did in Philly when that whole beef was going on, and it was turned up. I was like, that's disrespectful.
The day to day when they made up, I was like, yes, this is what we need. So that's kind of like how I am with them two. Like, I like Meg, I like Tory.
But if he did do it,
man,
are you canceling him?
I'm not gonna cancel him only because I don't know him like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no personal relationship with Tory. I'm still a Tory fan. It's fucked up. Like, I might look at him a different way, but you know what I'm saying? Like, good music is good music. That's just like with R.KELLY. Like, music. Like I don't know, bro.
Oh man.
Now him as a person is wild, but you can't discredit what that man has done. Like
everybody has angels and demons, but damn, like
it is. It's awful.
It's just like
it's awful.
I guess it's the fact that we're like putting more money in.
It's like, how do you guys feel as black women? Like, you know,
it's
after,
awful.
You know, seeing that. Like,
now, you're not taking my child away from home like that. Like, I feel like it's easier said than done because I'm not a parent.
Yeah.
But I can't see my child 12, 13, 14, you going in the studio for a week with this grown ass
what they're saying, like, what they saying is that I guess some of the parents, you know, were with it, kind of.
Know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was probably getting paid off. I don't care. Ain't no amount of money. Like, that's kind of like that's a way. That's kind of like selling your soul. Yeah. For real. Like, nah, you gotta have some morals and some values, bro.
Our battery is dying on this one.
Okay, let's swap that one out. We'll edit out this part
from it. Yeah. It's just like, damn, you know what I mean? I should have been doing this, but it's all with timing, though. Yeah, it's all with timing. You know what I'm saying? Things. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta stay consistent because then things gonna roll the way it's supposed to roll. You just gotta keep going with it.